Senator Mike Lee, Republican from the great state of Utah. He sparked controversy this week by comparing Social Security's funding structure to a Ponzi scheme that's running out of new investors. In a series of 25 blistering posts on X, he argues that the program relies on current workers' payroll taxes to pay benefits for retirees, and he says this is similar to how a Ponzi scheme depends on new participants to sustain payouts. You know, he's not alone in sounding the alarm about Social Security, although this is the first time that I've heard the program compared to a Ponzi scheme. But experts on both sides, yeah, they agree. The program needs reform, and it needs it fast because Social Security is on a collision course with insolvency. And the conversation about fixing the entitlement program, yeah, it is heating up. With over 65 million Americans relying on it monthly, the stakes couldn't be any higher. At the heart of the issue is Social Security's trust funds. And those trust funds, they hold money that's not immediately needed for benefit payments. And these funds, they're invested in special treasury bonds, and these bonds are guaranteed by the U.S. government. And they also earn interest at market rates. However, Senator Lee and others, and that includes Senator Bill Cassidy, a Republican out of Louisiana, they argue that these investments could generate significantly more interest if the funds were invested more aggressively, as in, let's say, stocks. Now, proponents of this approach, they believe this investment strategy could bolster Social Security's financial health, but there are critics, and those critics are warning that it would expose the program to the volatility of the stock market. Now, as a believer in the stock market, I could see investing a portion of the funds in the market, but I would not roll the dice on the entire amount. Now, adding to the complexity, the trust funds are projected to run dry by 2033, and this is going to leave only enough funding to pay 79% of promised benefits unless Congress decides to take some action. Now, Senator Lee and other critics, they're pointing out that the current system, they say it places a too heavy reliance on payroll taxes, and they say it leaves little room for financial flexibility. And this reliance, they argue, underscores the urgent need for reform. Now, Social Security advocates are pushing back, and they're maintaining that the program's not a Ponzi scheme. They emphasize that the trust fund bonds, like other Treasury securities, are legitimate investments backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government. The debate over Social Security's future may be contentious, and that may be saying the least. Yeah, it's contentious. But one thing is clear, time's running out. Whether through changes to investment strategies, payroll tax adjustments, or some other reform, lawmakers must come together to ensure the program's solvency for future generations, for folks who are going to be retiring in the next 5 to 10 years. But you could ask, do I have faith that this is going to be done? Anything can be done anytime soon. Well, my answer is short and sweet. No, I don't. But I, for one, am glad that folks like Senator Mike Lee are screaming from the rooftops, because someday someone will listen. I only hope they don't wait too long to fix the problem. And they've got to fix the problem the right way, not a last-minute desperation move. So what do you think? Can Social Security be saved? I'd like to hear from you. Well, that's all I got for you today, my friends. If you are so inclined, then subscribe to Over 50 TV for more updates on Social Security. Plus, what you'll get are more career and retirement tips. Now, if you decide you'd like to get some breaking news on Social Security, and you want to know about some other financial issues that affect you, then there is a link in the description box of this video. If you click on that link, I'll send you the news as it happens. Well, that's all I got for you. As I always say, have a great day, everybody.